beginning in child's pose. Coming onto your knees, big toes together. Knees can be apart or together, whatever supports you the most and gives you the most freedom and ease in this posture. And arms can reach out overhead for a shoulder opener, or if you're looking more for some opening in the lower back, reach the hands back to the feet. In any case, forehead to the mat, or forehead can come to the block or another support. And find your breath. And in this simple posture, child's pose, pose of innocence, pose of wholeness, we're safe. And what makes us safe here is not overextending, not overreaching, not overdoing in any way. And this posture supports you in connecting to the interior terrain, connecting to the inner terrain. And that's what will keep you safe as well, just really knowing how you feel, knowing what is right for you, what is true for you, what is good for you. And that's how you'll stay safe in your practice and in your life. By staying true to yourself, by not overdoing, and at the same time, by allowing all that is available to be present. So we start with this posture because those things are easy to accomplish here. And then also by finding the breath. When you are aware of your breath, you're paying attention to your breath, accepting that inhalation, allowing the exhalation, receiving the inhalation, releasing the exhalation. When you keep that awareness on the breath, that will also keep you safe. So, establishing the foundation, ahimsa, non-harming. Okay, and just feel that freedom from suffering when we know who we are, when the innocence and the wholeness are revealed, no longer craving things that we don't need. This is when you know that you are enough, you have enough, and that's it. You are enough and you have enough. You don't have to get more, you don't have to be more. You don't have to do more. This is it. And then the last of the niyamas, the things we try to do, and again, this is very interesting to me. Ishvara Pranadhana. So inhale, rise up from Balasana, get everything that you need for Shavasana, and melt yourself onto your back, bringing the arms and the legs into the upside down V shape. Arms will have a little bit, arms will be in a more spacious V shape. And the legs will be in a more of a long, narrow V shape. Palms to the sky. And melt yourself into Ishvara Pranadhana. Surrender. Surrendering that individual self to the union of yoga, to the ideal that we are all one, that we are all part of something both eternal and infinite, something beyond what we can possibly understand in this little container where our prana is dwelling, what we could possibly perceive through the little tiny pupils of our eyes. Surrender yourself. Ishvara Pranidhana. Something we try to do. You would think maybe this one would be under the things we try not to do, to just let go. But it isn't. We have to try to let go. So try to let go right now of aversions, of attachments, of ego, even your fear of death. This posture, also known as corpse pose. This is the natural shape that the body falls into once it's no longer trying. So try to let go. Try to not try. And Ishvara Pranidhana also containing this idea of connection with the entire universe. So feel the back body dropping, melting into the earth beneath you. Feel the front body open and receptive to the sky above you. And maybe at your house, just as at my house, you can hear there's a raging storm outside. See if you might become one with that storm. Can you allow your own inner storm to rage, to be fully expressed as the storm outside is? That that's natural. It's part of life. So we surrender to everything, not just to what we think is good and beautiful, to some image of who we want to be. We surrender to what is. The storm that is raging, as well as the sun that is shining. The night that is dark, or the night that is light with the moon. Just embracing it all. Surrendering to it all. And feel how that tapas, that heat, that alignment of saucha, the truth of satya, the non-excess of brahmacharya, the contentment of santosha, the non-harming of ahimsa, the non-stealing of asteya, the non-greed of aparigraha, the self-study of swadhyaya. Each of these has contributed to your ability now to completely let go and surrender into Ishvara Pranidhana. Feel how tapas, the heat, the discipline, leads to saucha, the purification, the cleanliness. And again, that all these ethics lead you back to this moment of surrender, Ishvara Pranidhana. And if you can really be here, in this place, resulting from the practice of your ethics, you will be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. You will know what you know. You will not be ruled by ego, by attachment, by aversion, or even by the fear of death. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Inhale through your nose into the center of your chest. And exhale through your mouth, letting out some kind of a sound. Roll your legs and your arms in and out, and in and out. And then begin to fold your knees and your elbows. Wiggle your hips and rock from side to side. Pencil stretch if you like. Do on an exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Feeling your wholeness. No need to get more, have more, or be more. And then rolling over onto your right side, right arm can come up under your ear for a pillow, and pause here for 3 full cycles of breath. And on the 4th cycle, slowly rising up to find your steady, easy seat.